Hey guys, so it actually has been a while because it's been
What's up, fuckers?
it's been a couple of weeks since we've recorded a video together, if I'll be honest with you. I'm really bad. Like, Garbu shouts at me because he's like, we record a video and then it takes me like a week and a half to actually upload it. And he's like, James, where are the videos at? Like, are you even like, are we just like, are you doing anything with this audio recording? It's like, I'm busy, okay? I'm sorry. You know what? Like, I don't know. I don't want to even get into half the stuff that I've been doing. We're all setting up for the child now because we had a scan on Monday there, so baby's going to be here within 5 weeks, and it's like, like, you know, it's not that bad because we already have everything, but it's like actually like having to like set up the house and all. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this isn't good. This isn't good. So I have to get everything done within 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy with myself because I'm just going to be panicking all the time. Like, you just can't sit still when it's like I've got stuff to do. You know. So what's been happening in the world of Garbo? You've been up to your eyes, I hear.
Jesus.
Do you even want to talk about it, or do you just want to keep? Do you just want to be like, I don't even, Jeeves, please stop talking about it?
There's no point really, you know. When you get into bed with snakes, they tend to bite your balls while you're sleeping, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, well, I did. Look, all I said is, Garbu, it is hard to find people online to work with. Very hard to find people, and like even whenever they have the right ideas and stuff like that, and like, you know, they're really compatible and everything works together. Can you rely on them to actually get you the work done? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know,
or just not lie to your face the entire time.
Well, that would be like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? I always love that one. There's a great one, and I can't remember who said it or where it came across. It might have been Joe Rogan. It could have actually been Joe Rogan.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon. It was playing golf with people. You know, like, people cheat. Like, you know, you do something simple, and if someone cheats on you playing golf, it's like, well, you can't do business with something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't. Like, if they're willing to like cheat over something as like mundane as golf, they're gonna shaft you at some stage. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Anyway, so do you want to see if this guy's good in folder? Now, this is gonna be like 2 videos slapped together because I don't find this thread all that interesting, but I kind of find the post funny, and then I kind of want to do some world building.
This is a funny post, yeah.
It's just a funny post, honestly, guys, and I'm sorry. I'm like, you know, could we stretch it into an entire video? Maybe. Would you guys like us to just ramble and 2025 challenge, read the thread? No. Right, okay, look.
Day 1, no.
Right, okay, Garbu, let's just jump into this. What is this all about? Player finds out about my magical realm. Oh dear, what have you done? Garbu, if you got your magical realm into Ville Guiders, you gotta let us know. Like, you gotta tell us.
I put out so many fucking red herrings, dude. No one fucking knows.
I don't know. Like, you know, I know there's a few boys that seem to be really into your harpies. Like, a bit too.
Yeah, they love themselves some KFC. What can I say? They're like, bird.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, relax.
Wait, you know what I saw? Actually, hold on. Let me send this to you, Garbu. Right, I'm gonna put it up.
Great.
No, you'll think this is funny. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. There.
What a real.
Wait, that was great.
No fucking way, dude.
Oh my god. That was good. Oh, I saw that. I was like, no. Right, well, anyway. we are almost 4 minutes in to the video.
No, that's a retard. I left.
We're almost 4 minutes into the video, and we have read the title of the thread.
Yeah.
So anyway, have you guys heard of the documentary? I'm sorry. Like,
I can't believe all they was a shill. They're a weird little card game.
All right, look, let's just pack into this. Let's do this. Sorry.
There's gonna be some D shit in here. Word of warning. I've been running various campaigns in this group for about 6 years, mostly doing a single homebrew West Marches style campaign. No, you're not. I've more or less kept the same group of players for this time, which is surprising given I've mostly gone for a pretty edgy setting and campaign style, which is what they've come to expect. Here's where I fucked up. See, a good chunk of my setting I like to attribute to being inspired by stuff like Aliens, Berserk, Event Horizon, etc. In truth, I just really like Monster Rave.
I mean, Alien. You could definitely argue Alien. Alien is about.
There's definitely a throat fucking theme in it.
Yeah. Oh, mate, have you seen the new one, Alien Romulus? Actually, come to think of it.
Nah, I haven't seen that at all.
I mean, it's a modern Alien movie. Is it going to be as good as Alien 1 or 2? No. it's alright. That's all I'm gonna give it. It's at best alright. However, at the end, there's like a mutated version of the alien, let's just call it, but it's very human-esque. And don't get me wrong, that shit creepy as sin. Like, you know, genuinely, it's horrible looking. Hold on, let me show you a picture, Garbu, just so you get an idea. Alien Lawns. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, it's like you know the precursors or the pre-runners, whatever you call them. It's kind of
precursors.
In the other one, yeah, honestly, it's horrible looking, and I hate the way it moves, and I just don't like it. But honestly, it was pretty good monster design. I liked it. It had that like weird, otherworldly sort of vibe going that I actually kind of appreciated. If I was to molest someone, I would use this. That's what I would use. That's what I would use on my players. What would you use, Garb?
If I were to molest my players, it'd be this thing.
This is what I would use personally. I would use for an androgynous, sexless,
liberal. Yeah, I got
you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, look. Sorry. What would you use, Garb? Because I think you would use any monster.
I'm not gonna comment. Dude.
Go on, tell us.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna comment on that.
Go on. I'll bleep it out. I'll bleep it out.
No, I've never used monsters to rape my players, dude. I make bandits do it.
Not even. Okay, bandits, fine. But like, where's like the extra appendages and stuff? You know.
I get a golden dragon.
I mean, like,
Jesus Christ.
Oh God. Anyway, look. Sorry, guys. That's what I would use.
Dumbass. Goddamn. What monster would you use to rape your players? Fucking pardon?
Let us know in the comments down below, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, he really enjoys monster. Is it Monster Girls? No, they don't do any of that. It's like reverse, isn't it? Monster Girls.
I mean, it depends on the fucking monster. Think about it, Jesus. There's one with like what's it called, like a manticore, it's like these little like fucking dick sucker things on it's fucking weird, dude. It might be your only option. Like, oh no, a dick sucker monster girl. Whatever shall I do?
No. Oh, never mind. No, look, read the thread. We're 8 minutes in, 4 minutes from where we started. Read the thread. Reading the poster.
We got to what monster used to rape your players and beat them from a cliff. Okay, so he's just in. Okay. OP just really likes monster rape. A good chunk of my setting involves monster rape. I just somehow managed to hide it by a combination of saying, "Oh, it's like Goblin Slayer," by painting it in a horror lens, and by not focusing on it at much, which seemed to be working out for me until just now, where I called one of them over to fix up my phone. He's a technician.
Oh, man.
Accidentally. And he accidentally found my emergency stash of monster porn / bestiality hentai.
Wait, why would you ever, like...
Why is there an emergency? What emergency?
Well, you know what? Like,
my God, I'd have to goon, but there's no monster fuck porn around me. I know. I'll go to my emergency folder. Fuck, dude.
You need backups, man. Right?
I don't understand where your head's at. Like, oh no, it's an emergency. Pulls out my goon folder.
My concept and my idea is whenever porn's gone too far, whenever you start needing to like download it, you know what I mean? Like, see, like, you know what? Have you seen that whole thing about the age verification with Pornhub?
Yeah, I've seen it. People are like, I can't believe Pornhub cucked me, bro. And they're trying to get to their cuck porn on Pornhub. It's ironic, really.
You know, the funny thing is, I think the people complaining about Pornhub the most are people that have actually like completed it. Like they're beyond. Like
they fucking what's the term? Prestiged Pornhub.
Yeah, like they've prestiged that. Like, you know, they're all.
I've
like,
gooned to it all. All of it.
They're finished. Like, they've just completed it. Mate, they got like a platinum trophy and shit. They got max gamer score. You know what I mean?
When you fucking achievement complete fucking Pornhub.
Just completed it 100% of it, and you're.
But really, like, wow, who has an emergency goon? Emergency? This pull up Google, you bastard! What the fuck?
This guy, obviously, you know. You know what? Actually, while we're on this,
did he like cultivate his?
Sorry, Garb. I have to bring it up. And I feel like I've said this a few times. So, first time I got the internet in the house, right? I had no idea. Like, like it was first time. I was left alone at the computer by myself. Of course, I got some bad ideas, you know. So I typed in naked ladies into Google Images. Do you know what I
Boobies.
got? Do you know what I got?
A band, probably.
No, I got fucking National Geographic fucking tribeswomen.
Nice. Those fucking Sahara hangers going on.
Yeah, fucking me. I was like, what the fuck? I was told there was actual stuff on here. What's this about?
And then you were saved from goonhood and went outside and played with your friends.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's the female form. I think not, good madam. Good day. And you went outside.
Anyway, look, sorry. I thought it was funny, okay, guys? I thought it was funny. Finish the pose. So he's got his emergency backup. What does he mean he's got bestiality? What does he mean?
I think we all mean he has actual bestiality porn on his.
Does real just mean like normal stuff? Like
like actual humans fucking animals more than
or
likely.
bestiality hentai real? Wait, you know what that is? It's like whenever you say like black, Asian, normal, you know.
Normal.
Yeah, Bosnian, you know. I'm sorry.
I don't understand the gooner mind. I really don't. I don't understand. Like, better save my actual real life bestiality porn on my phone just in case I need it. Like, what are you gonna need it for, you goon?
He's gonna bust one out. You know what I mean? Like he just like he can't.
You guys ever be out having lunch with your family and pow, you gotta bust one out in the fucking Chili's parking lot? Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't understand.
Right. Anyway, look, let's bang this out. Let's do this before they start shouting at us.
Jesus. I tried to play it off as actually the horse was I tried to play it off as actually the horse was just a black guy at a weird angle. I don't think he bought it.
All right,
actually, it's just a giant hung black dude fucking this. What? The what?
No, it's not. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Right. Anyway, so it's just a weird angle, guy. Man, trust me. But
you don't get it. They're just short stacked goblins, my dude.
Like that's
this
just
is my tax folder.
That's just what they look like. Okay.
I know he's gonna tell everyone else, and even if they don't doubt me, they won't look at my campaign the same way again, and they'll see it for the metrical run that it is. Sincerely, what the fuck do I do, TG?
I mean, like,
fucking neck yourself, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, there's no redeeming you, dude. Just fucking take the honor brew way out of this.
Yeah, Sepek.
They found in my animal bestiality folder.
No. First thing you do is get rid of your, in quotations, emergency stash of porn because there's no reason for that. Yeah, there really is. There really is. I don't know what's really to say about this.
Why is your emergency folder 44 gigabytes, dude? What the fuck?
Oh my god. I don't really know where to go with this one, so instead, I think, I kind of really like this one, but they all just shout at him. I don't, you know the worst thing is, see if you like try and deny it, it's just so much worse. It's like no. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, why would someone make that up about you to begin with? You know what I mean? Like,
where'd your mind go to make that up, then post it on TG? Like, I'm sure TG will fucking be on my side, right? And it's just roasting him in the fucking thread.
And there's a handful of them like that on there. You know what I mean? There's at least a couple. You know what I mean? There's a couple
like
of them
Monster Girls. That's quite common now, but like we have like real life bestiality.
Yeah, you're dumb for it, mate.
I love that. Like, it's just actually it's a giant black dude. It's just at a weird angle. Like,
you wouldn't get it, man. You wouldn't get it. Anyway, look, you guys ready for an ad break? Oh wait, no, sorry, I can't do an ad break because I haven't recorded a new advert yet, and I don't want to chill the deck of triggers anymore because obvious reasons. Well, it's pretty much finished and it's funded. Like, it hasn't hit the official funding goal, but it is funded, and we're working away on that in the background. So if you want to pick it up, you can still back it until the thingy hits. Until the artwork's ready, then I'm gonna place the order, and once I place that order, I'm cutting off. There's no more. No, you can't back it any longer. All right. And then the other thing I would like to show is me and Megan are finished. Well, with me and her together are finished YouTube at the end of this month. We will no longer be doing YouTube together, and we're finishing up on Terminally Online on YouTube. Now that doesn't mean the channel will be dead per se, because me and her are going to be continuing Unhinged and Uncensored. One video a week, £7.50. You can get 50% off the first month with the code online50. It's on neckbeardia.co.uk now. Not Gumroad anymore, because I think I'm banned from Stripe. I think if that
from Stripe.
Well, Gumroad tell me that no, there's no issues. Like, it's the problem's on your end. It's like, what do you mean? So like the payment processor just won't go through. So like, I think we must have been doing something really, really good on Unhinged and Uncensored, just saying, guys. So I think that would be worth it to check that out, guys. Just I don't know about you, but I think that's a good promotional. All right, okay. And again, the reason for this is, as I said at the start of the video, we're having another baby sooner than what we think. 5 weeks realistically, and the baby's going to be here. And my other stuff not connected to YouTube is doing very, very well. And it's one of those ones we have to decide on what we spend our time working on. Do you know what I mean? And there's only so many hours in the day, sadly. But again, me and Gerb are going to be continuing this, and also I might upload the odd teaser video to YouTube. Hopefully it won't get the channel banned, but we'll just find out. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, sorry about that ad promo. Gerb, do you want to say anything? Like, is there anything you want to show before we move into the snow apocalypse?
Working on Iron 2, the second edition of the game book. Expanding out more items, more gear, and making the jobs bigger with more, selections for when you level up. Every level is going to have an option to choose something, whether it's a perk or a simple attribute boost. But yeah, doing art stuff still. Gonna be writing HFY stories on my own this time. God damn it.
My own? You making your own channel?
No, I'm just putting the same channel. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Oh man, I think you should branch out and make.
I'm not doing 2 fucking channels. Good lord.
I honestly do think it's the way to go about it. If I be honest with you, but it's one of those ones. It's up to you. So look, comfy snow apocalypse. I'm just saying, see if I had to live in this world, I would just walk out into the snow and die. I'm putting that out there right now. I don't.
Wasn't there a video game based around this though?
Yes, it was, and it was quite good. But then the second one came out and it was absolute trash because they made it a desert planet and it was all set on a train. It was really bad. It was
absolute dog doo doo.
Yeah, it was trash because I actually quite enjoyed the first one, so I did. But don't even talk to me. So, what do you want to do with this, Garb? So, what conditions are we putting in for this snow apocalypse? Is this set on an alien snow planet, or is this Earth, what do you call it, day after tomorrow? The Earth.
Well, it says snowpocalypse, so technically a snowpocalypse would be on Earth. Now, if you're on a snow planet, that's just cozy snow planet, really. Yeah. This would have to be a post-apocalyptic society where more or less there's I guess it'd be a
global warming, let's call it, or maybe asteroids.
Global cooling, if anything.
Well, let's say asteroid strikes a planet, creates a dust bowl. It doesn't do
blocking
that much
off sunlight. Yeah,
blocks off sunlight, creating 100-year winter for.
As it did happen. Remember when there's a volcano eruption? I think it was, and there was basically famines and shit all over Europe.
Yeah, it killed the planet by 5 degrees or something for 4 years. I think it happened around the same time your woman did Frankenstein and stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff that came out of that because there was a lot of noise from that. Apparently the sound of the eruption was the loudest thing ever heard, and people heard it up to 3,000 miles away, some ridiculous numbers. It's really insane, so it is. Worth checking out. I can't remember the name of the eruption though, sorry. So let's go with some form of global warming, and people now live in these snow.
Well, not global warming, global climate change, technically.
Climate change, okay, Fauci, okay.
Look, it's true. It's global climate change. There's an eruption or an asteroid that blocked out or is reflecting sunlight and it can't warm up.
Garbo, I don't do change very well, okay? Whenever I was a kid, it was called global warming. That's what they wanted to call it.
Back in my day, it was global warming. We liked it that way.
Back in my day, it was a fucking ozone layer, man, okay?
Here's Zoomer.
Right, where would you like to go with this? What is the purpose? I think the reason, what's the main purpose for these snow crawlers, and what's the economy how are people surviving? There must be a reason, or maybe is the entire planet frozen, or maybe we could have it that have you ever seen that city in Russia where it's in Siberia and it's Baltic all year round. Like, it's really fucking cold, and the only reason why people live there is because there's a fuck ton of oil. I'm thinking something similar, almost like remember the movie? What was it? James Cameron, Blue Aliens.
What, like Avatar?
Yes, Avatar. The only reason why they went to that planet is they wanted that fucking resource. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's full of resources for sure.
We could do maybe the same thing here with the snow crawlers. Again, I don't know, how do you really create adventure with this sort of thing? And that's the problem that I've really got. Will we dive into threat?
It'd be like a survival thing, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of survival games, so I do, in like tabletop RPG settings, but part of me is like, hard to do. The only survival I ever kind of did was we kind of did something like that in Rime of the Frost Maiden, but once it hit a certain point and we got enough money, we're like, sweet, we got enough supplies, we're sorted. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really feel like it kind of turned more and more into a hindrance than like a mechanic. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just because, maybe, again, you guys are going to shout at me, but I fucking hate bag management. I really just don't care for bag management. People are like, oh, James, you know that
bag management? Yeah.
It's gay and boring, man. I'm sorry. You know it is, Garbro. You know it is.
It's more of a thing where it's going to be done very carefully and very correctly. It's going to fucking suck. I'm going to hate you and leave your game.
Yeah.
But the first thing you got to do is if you're on an ice planet, decide how are people getting warm. Because I believe there's really only three ways, because there's no real plants. You know, it'd be a snow wasteland. There's no plants there. So you have geothermal, then you have nuclear, then you have oil based, like heating oil, gasoline, propane, etc. So to me, all these surface runs would be A, trying to find uranium, or B, trying to find those deposits for oil in more or less, above ground traffic for, moving goods. Because, I didn't do Arctic training. I did cold weather training. But for what I hear is that
cold is cold weather training,
like negative 20. Is
that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit, no.
What's that in Celsius?
Freedom height, you fucking.
Mate, shut the fuck up. Celsius makes so much more sense.
How many fucking Celsius is that? 1 second here. Negative 20 F to C. So negative 28 Celsius.
Yeah, that's cool.
But like Arctic is like right now Antarctic temperature. So the Antarctic currently is like fucking fuck me. Thank you for nothing, Google, you piece of shit. Well, lowest temp on Earth. There you go. So like, let's see. I mean, negative 89 degrees Celsius,
Jesus
minus
Christ,
128.
Made
so
19 here. Jeez.
So it'd be like that. Maybe a little bit warmer all over the fucking planet. So you'll have like brittle ice shelves, yada yada. You have places where you can definitely travel safely, because you can have like crevasses that run for miles or some shit, and you fall inside and nobody will find you. So it'd be very designated ice roads going on. Basically, ice road truckers on crack cocaine and heroin. And that's where mostly a lot of your game's going to happen, is on these ice roads, these ice paths, these merchant roads.
What type?
And you have like little ice outposts and all that.
Are we going pure bandits? Or is it like PMCs? Do you think like different companies fighting each other?
Companies, roamers, it'd be all sorts, I would think. Now the big ones would be the companies, obviously, who are going out and drilling out all the oil, or mining out the uranium, or just trying to drill through the ice for, like fresh water or whatever.
This is just gin. This is little good.
It is. It is.
This is gin, but
this is Dune, but like cold.
Yeah. I mean, like gin's pretty fucking sweet, not gonna lie. I finished the first one, so I did a wee while back, and I've been meaning to go for the second book. So I have, but I started Gothic and Felix. One, I'm on the demon one, the third one at the minute, and yeah, I've been going to the gym the entire long way. I shouldn't have been trying to lose fat ever. I should have just been dwarf maxing this entire time. I should have like what was I thinking? Trying to be like an ugly gym manlet, it was just not meant for me.
Ugly gym manlet.
I should have just started fucking dwarf maxing. I should have started practicing a fucking Glaswegian accent from the start. What have I done? What have I done? I've got so much weight. It's not fair. Anyway, sorry. What type of enemies? Like, is this strictly humans, you think? Are we going to go strictly humans, or is any form of wildlife maybe mutated?
That depends on setting, really. What setting you make for yourself. you know, if you're doing full ice planet, what animals would there be? You know, there wouldn't be any real.
I don't think they would. They would have to be alien in nature because no animal, I think, can survive in like -90. You know what I mean? I just.
Well, there has to be grass. There has to be, you know, maybe like a temperate zone where there are like evergreen trees and there's things that live off the fucking needles and shit. But like, I don't know.
You're got nemesis up. I'm sorry. I'm getting ChatGPT up for a second. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Can any animal live in minus?
Better ask the robots.
Yeah. Yo, some animals can. Okay, fuck off, you cheating bacteria. Water bears? What? Arctic fish? Okay, you maybe do fish, but like it's gonna be hard to fucking get to them. Wait, penguins can? Emperor penguins?
Yeah. I guess anything that could live in Antarctica would be able to live on the surface of this planet and just dig down. Like, basically find the cracks and go fishing in the fucking water and shit.
Okay, so it says that polar bears can, but they would have to seek shelter. Like, they cannot be out in -90. So they can't, but like, you know, they could be, if it gets a bit warmer, they'll be alright, you know what I mean? But it's still like, but that's so cold, where like your eyelashes start to freeze and your eyeballs start to go and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
so it's one of those things where, you know, like
if you run on a bite, if you start sweating, you'll die from the sweat, because the sweat will start to freeze on you.
Well, no, the biggest issue here is if on Earth is going to be boring. You would excel making a sci-fi frozen planet setting, because a frozen Earth is like meh.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's everyone's just dead. What's the point? I would just walk out. I would just walk out into the wilderness, like bulk naked and.
Well, you can survive. You be living off geothermal, and you have underground groweries where you're doing produce and shit. Like, it's not hard. It just would be very exciting. The biggest thing is basically Dune or Fallout, where you're trying to raid the fucking underground fucking geothermal farmers, because more or less you're running off geothermal or nuclear or heating oil, where you have like big old wind turbines that are catching the fucking Arctic breeze, and they're funneling down power to power UV lights so you can grow food and shit. You got desalinators and ice melters to make fresh water. It's completely doable. It's just not very exciting.
I've got an idea, Garbrew. I've got an idea. You ready for this? I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Give me ideas for I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
Give me ideas for an alien planet planet what with animals. You're gonna love this, Garbrew. Are you ready? I'm gonna ask you.
At least show me, you fucking giggling tard. Jesus.
Right, okay. Sorry, I'll long screen that you're on. Okay, so okay. Oh, alien animals. The floss maw. How creative! A titanic predator. You ready? Appearance: a massive quadruple beast with chitinous. Fuck! I hate chitinous armor. It's something.
Chitinous.
I really just don't. I just find bugs. Don't get me wrong. Bugs are cool. I do find bugs. Ooh,
bugs again.
Don't make them massive. I don't know why, but like the only like Skaven, really cool. I love that. Orcs, really cool. Love that. Tyranids, gay and boring, mate. I'm sorry.
I'm a bug.
I'm sorry.
What do you do? I'm a bug.
Like, orcs, they're vibing, they're having fun. Skaven, I love their like backstabberiness. I love their ingenuity. Like, you know, there's something about Skaven that it's hard not to love. See, like, mindless fucking bugs that work on like pheromones and shit. Sorry, mate. It's fucking gay and boring. I have no interest in them whatsoever. Oh, their abilities, look, Garboo, their abilities, they can hibernate for decades. How cool is that?
Man, I am riveted. This is such good writing by AI.
Right, what's up next? Oh, the cryo sheet, the stealth stalker. You ready for this, Garboo?
A translucent jellyfish-like creature that floats on electromagnetic currents above. What the fuck?
Okay, I kind of do like some of that idea with the electromagnetic.
Emberworm.
I like the idea of like maybe. I do love the idea of like not aliens, sorry, like animals. The way they can perceive the world that we can't. You know, like the way like cats can see in like ultraviolet and stuff, and like, you know, their ability to smell. I do really like that. The idea that the world that we perceive is not the world around us. It's the same way like so many different like languages don't have words for like blue because they consider blue and green the same. It's like, what the fuck? Blue and green is the same. You can clearly see that they're different colors. It's like, yeah, but like they're just, you know what I mean? It's really interesting when you start thinking about that sort of stuff. Yeah, bar that, I really don't care about a stealth jellyfish. Sorry, gay. Oh, an
Stealth jellyfish.
an ice piercer, a burrowing predator.
Wow.
Just make a mole. A serpent creature with a hardened drill like skull capable of bolt.
This is just fucking. What's that goddamn fucking Subnautica? This is a Frozen Subnautica game now. Like giant worms and serpentine burrowing creatures.
Yeah,
and
that's shit. Not gonna
void leech.
Oh, a void leech, a parasitic nightmare. Oh, parasitic nightmare. What does it do? A black sludge-like organism with a hollow core that clings to a larger creature. No. You know what I would do with this? I would go. I like the idea of like parasite creatures. I do think they're great enemies, and I think they really fuck with players. So I would do something like a mix between that and like Alien. So the idea is they need like so this is supposed to be like a barren, frozen wasteland. Yeah, what they need is this parasite connects itself to a host. It like mind controls a host in some weird way, shape, or form that the host cannot understand, and they need to go back to like the burrow or whatever, and it becomes like a nest because like they need like the warm body or whatever. You know what I mean? To incubate the eggs for the new parasites. Do you know what I mean? I could maybe go work with something like that, but like.
See, my question is how frozen is your planet gonna be? This is talking like negative 120 to 90 degrees Celsius.
I would say the hottest summer day on this planet, you're talking minus 10, and that's like scorcher. Like that is.
I don't know.
And then like
I think even like 32 degrees would allow certain things to still grow. Because if it's just pure ice, it's just boring. It's just ice. It's just snow.
Are you going for a tundra at all? Like, could you add like maybe like a very northern Canada climate as like their equator?
Like I think it should be in an equator temp where at least there's some shit living, and it's a big fight for survival in the equator. The fucking life belt, as it were.
A life belt. I like that. That could be. Yeah, that could work actually. Yeah. Like
have it be like a life belt where shit does grow and things can at least try to survive. But if it's just ice, it's like, ugh, God. Hey, party, where we're gonna go? How about that other ice patch over there? Because if not, you're gonna go purely underground. And underground is fine. You'll have your ice dungeons and ice caverns and yada yada blah blah blah.
You know what could make this work? I know. How about this? Okay, it's an ice planet, and it's a genuine ice planet. Like, as you say, it's got nothing on it. It's completely barren. It's a death world, for lack of a better word, right?
Oh, actually, yeah. It's going now, yeah.
But how about this? Now, I love the concept and the idea that if we ever do encounter alien life, I like the idea that we find like an abandoned outpost that's been abandoned and gone for millions of years. Because they're all dead, like the civilization is gone, so we find like a ice planet that has got like an ancient civilization, and of course because it's ice, it's been able to be preserved very, very well, and like the technology is so beyond anything that humans currently have that it's like a gold mine, and it's kind of like a gold rush almost. Of humans trying to get to this planet to just snatch up all the fucking tech, like hardcore scavengers. You know what I mean? Think like when was it in America? Like the gold rush in America. I would do something like that almost. You know what I mean? And it's like, what type of people would be tempted for this type of existence, this type of life? Do you really want to go into a climate that is so hostile to human beings? Now, the only bad thing about this is you're never going to be fighting. It's going to be a lot of mystery, and you're never going to be like fight. I like fighting sentient enemies. I don't know why. I don't really care for like bugs. I don't care for like fighting animals all that much. I don't even like fighting dragons whenever they're stupid. Do you know what I mean? I like fighting. In games.
You dumb creature. That's a fucking meme,
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? It is true, though. I kind of like... that's why I think humans always make a great default enemy. You know what I mean? Like, I love people with a motive. You know what I mean? And I know people... I see the amount of people like, no, having evil races is uncreative. Sorry, evil races exist. I can't fully go where that is. Where I was going to go that, Garb. I'm sorry. That's not for YouTube.
That's staying on Gumroad.
Yeah, that's going on. That's I have to cut that one, guys. I don't know how much has been left in that because it's been gone. Where would you go? Do you like that idea, Garber? Like the idea of like an ancient, dead, highly advanced civilization, and we just find their leftover rubbish essentially, but it's fucking treasure to us, or it's treasure to someone.
I mean, I'm between that or like a world that is surviving off geothermal radiation on like you have your big ice portion right on the surface. And you have your these like like the fucking geothermal trenches in the ocean and shit.
Yeah.
Like that, but like for like in between this layer of like the frozen top and like the not so frozen bottom, where the planet's warm enough to where you have this thriving under ice like that would be interesting to have like an under ice ecosystem. That'd be kind of cool. But like
I feel like it's the same, thinking about it, there's not many settings that are like this per se, because if you think about it, like is there any RPG games you can think of that are dedicated solely to like underwater?
Just Subnautica, really. I mean, in terms of
a video game, I suppose.
Like there's just it's mostly just Subnautica. Like
yeah, I can't really think of it.
In terms of successful games,
is there a Dark Sun equivalent? Like bar like the only thing I can really think of is for like this is Hoth. Is there any other like good ice planets out there? I know there's gonna be.
Well, Hoth was simply a base. I don't think anything really nothing really thrived. Any of the Tauntauns and the fucking
why were they
ice
there?
Wookiees.
They were hiding because no one wanted to go there because it was a shithole. You know what I mean? Trump was right.
I'm going to Hoth at the frozen shithole.
No one wants to go there. No one wants to go there at all. Oh, here, additional planet features. Oh, you ready for this, Garbro? Subsurface oceans under thick ice sheets. Alien aquatic life thrives in heated liquid water environments. Sentient civilization. Perhaps an advanced release of silicone-based beings. What the fuck's a silicone-based beings? Near the
silicon.
Well, I know humans are carbon-based, so like, are they like fucking like robots or?
I just don't really see. I mean, I could probably do it because this is basically like a skill check. Can you make a frozen planet worth adventuring and having fun on? And if it seems like an actual skill check, how good are you as a writer? Can you make a frozen planet work? I don't think a lot of folks can.
Aesthetically, it ticks a box for me. Aesthetically, I will give it.
Well,
that.
Yes, of course.
But when it comes to actually like running and playing a game, and like say you have to make a campaign that lasts 1 year minimum, and you have to make sure your players show up to that game every week. Can you pull this off?
Does it require a lot of preloading on?
Very few people could do that. I do believe.
Well, it would require a huge amount of work in preloading the lore, land, and like it's at least a 5-month prep to have enough things to do for that year of gameplay. Because at some point,
you won't need that. You can ask ChatGPT. I've already sorted it out, mate. I got tons of stuff right here.
I'd rather suckle my own anus than ask fucking AI for help doing games.
I just asked a ChatGPT and it just gave me a load of new monsters. What are you on about, man? This is great. We got the cryo.
It's just a frost dune worm. What the fuck?
No, it's jellyfish, man.
Giant void leech. Fuck you, AI.
An ember worm, heat-seeking herbivore. A thick-skinned centipede. Oh, that sounds cool, doesn't it, Garbro? That sounds cool. A centipede? How cool is that? Centipedes are like really cool.
I feel like you're trying to trigger me or something.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
This feels targeted.
No, I don't know. There is something appealing about like space truckers, and I think that's what really set people up for like Alien as well. I'm sorry to go back to Alien, but I watched the movie like last night or the night before. And
like a moth to flame, dude.
No, but it is. So it's that in like World War One. Let me talk. Oh, what if we could set World War One in the Alps though?
Don't you dare deviate this channel any fucking further.
Oh my god.
This video struggling as it is. What if we had World War One on an ice planet? It's just like it's just Hoth. That's just Hoth.
Tell me, what do you know about the Battle of the Asanso River? Do you know how many there were? There was a lot. There was like 8, I think, if I remember. Either way, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, Italians weren't great in World War One. I'm sorry, guys. You really just weren't. You weren't.
I read about their little mountain wars, and boy, did they try.
Yeah, they really tried. They were really cool, though. Honestly, they're still finding bodies like de-thawing out of ice
and gear and cannons and shit.
It's pretty cool, actually, genuinely, and like it makes for a really cool environment. Not gonna lie, and like the way they were all set up seemed so fucking sketch. Like, see the way they were carrying artillery up mountains and shit. Holy good fuck, with pulley systems and all. That's
the term carries a very loose definition for what the fuck they're doing up there.
I would not recommend it. I would honestly say just let them have the mountain. We'll build a better defense line further back. But again, that's like early 20th century mindset. They could not have fathomed the idea. Is like, you don't give land to the enemy. Like, it doesn't matter if the land we've captured is absolute dog shit. We can't give them 1 inch. It's like, no, just go back a wee bit. Trust me, you don't want to be fighting on this. They can fight on that land. You can have the good stuff. It's like, no, it just just doesn't it just doesn't compute with that like 18th century mindset at all. Sorry, Garb, you go for it.
Well, like we keep talking about like finding ruins and shit, but like I think the best way to do a snow planet is have basically we said earlier the ruins have it be full of alien ruins and tech, and the game revolves around you dungeon delving to get tech and dealing with. Basically, you're exploring the turnaround of an actual snowpocalypse. You know, they're just basically like, well, this alien world's got a bunch of fucking cool shit I can steal. You know, it's basically dungeon delving but with ice and aliens.
Yeah,
it's the only way I can think to make that setting like easy to do is like, okay, ice planet, aliens, go get stuff done.
I got it. I've got my first setting, my first adventure. I've got it sorted out. So it's a little adventure. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it before, but it's called Tomb of Horror. I know none of you guys have played Tomb of Horror before, because of course you wouldn't. You need to be like an OG, like. I'm sorry, guys. I can know. You guys need to be like a pro.
You're not cool enough to know.
You're not cool enough to know what.
Are you guys based to know?
You know, do you all know I sucked Gary Gygax's dick in 1984?
The schlork Gary Gygax's fat cock. Do you guys know that I suck Gary Gygax's cock? Those guys always piss me off. Like, well, I do Gary Gygax. I don't give a fuck, you goddamn boomer. Shut up.
Well, anyway, I think Tomb of Horror would be
Gary Gygax called me a faggot in '92. Like, who the fuck cares, dude? Jesus.
You know, Gary Gygax hates women. He's a sexist homophobe. Anyway.
Wow, based. Now I'll play D&D.
Now you got me interested, guys. Well, that's all you had to say.
Now you've piqued my interest.
No, but honestly, I think Tomb of Horror would actually, if you just painted it white, genuinely, like, you know, just like give it like a frozen makeover.
They're British looking at India. Paint it white.
If you just painted it white, you know, if you just like, you know, give it a bit of a makeover and change a lot of the magic for alien tech, and honestly, it kind of works as an abandoned alien ruin that's been like lost for like millennia. And again, you could maybe have like, you know, the lich at the end be like a alien in cryo sleep, and he wakes up, and again, it's kind of like alien Prometheus, you know what I mean, except he's got like psychic abilities and shit like that instead of like magic.
It's like aliens. Whoa.
Mate, I just like, I'm really feeling alien at the minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I like, you know what's really been calling me.
I just want a face hugger to throat fuck me. It's all you want, bro.
Wait, shoot me that. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Where do you want to go? Garb? Is there anything worth bringing up? Anything you want to go with?
I mean, a snow planet is just it's a hard skill check for a game writer, and if you don't know your shit, you're gonna make it like so boring.
Yeah.
Or it won't be engaging, or it's not going to hold attention. You're like, why are we here? Can we leave the ice planet? This sucks.
Dun, dun, dun. I need to keep up with Geno Samuels. I haven't watched Geno Samuels in years.
They used fossil fuels too much, and it was global warming.
No, the cows kept.
Liberals, a hardcore liberal writer would love doing an ice planet game. Like, this is Trump's America. You know I'm right though. They were like, "This was when Trump becomes president."
Like, I got a banger one for you. Hold on, sorry guys, I have to put this one up.
What?
Oh, you'll like this one. This one's funny. I put it into the Deck of Clickers group chat, so I did. You like this one? Elon Musk is non-Nazi, okay? He has autism and he just does this when he's excited.
That's all that, yeah.
Oh fuck, that one got me, so it did. That one really got me. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, it is a skill check, I would agree with you. I love the idea and the concept of like space truckers in like a frozen tundra, but why are they there and what are they doing and what is the cargo, what are they transporting, are they drilling? You know what, actually, I can't believe we haven't brought it up. What about, in the talk of space and all this, what about Armageddon? We could talk.
Well, yeah, I mean that's basically the like.
You got space madness. Do you not know he got space madness and decided to start lighting the nuke because he's like.
But no, that's basically the same thing as like, you know, like it could be, you know, a giant, you know, apocalypse is not just fucking giant meteors. It could be anything that's going to end the planet. I mean,
yeah.
Being
you know what? Why do you not just take that from Armageddon, where again maybe this frozen planet needs to be cleared for? Okay, you know what? Maybe maybe this frozen planet is a moon of sorts, and it's fucking with the good temperate planets, like oceans or whatever. So if we just destroy this planet for whatever reason, like, you know, maybe it'll fix the gravitational pull. You know what I mean? Something along those lines. I don't know. I don't do any of that fucking like gravity shit, yo. You know what I mean? It's like, is that a terrible idea, James?
That nerd shit.
Nerd shit, mathematics, yo. What the fuck? You know the worst one was, right? I know I do Googling, but I was using my science abilities, and it actually worked. So me and Megan's dad were building a shed, it's a plastic shed, right? And there was a part that just didn't fit. It was part of the roof, and it was like it was warped in some way, and it just didn't fit. Like, it just clearly didn't fit. And I got to the point where I was like, right, you know what? Fuck this. I got an idea. So I went and I got a kettle, and I just poured the hot water over it. And he was like, James, that's ridiculous.
You softened it.
Yeah, he was like, James, that's ridiculous. That's never going to work. I was like, look, just wait. And he's like, James, just stop it.
Smugly heats up plastic.
No, and he was like, you can tell he was actually getting annoyed with me a bit. He was actually, it's like, James, just stop that right now, because we've been stuck on this for like a good half an hour at this point. It just wasn't going in. What do you know? It fucking worked. It worked. Science, yo.
When the IKEA mess sets in, it's fucking drop it. Forget about it. Now, fuck you.
It's like, oh boys, they
it's
have
little kettle boiling.
it's plastic, I'm telling you. But they've got this idea of like, I think old boys have this idea of like, this is how you do things. This is how it works. And it's like, I'm sorry, we've spent half an hour. It's not working. This is plastic. It's slightly warped. We can tell it's slightly warped. Just fuck a kettle on it and just let it expand. And there we go. It's going to work. And what do you know? It worked. So get creative, you. Get creative. That's how you win in life, all right? That's how you build sheds, okay, guys?
Yeah, just
pour a kettle over it. I will say that this shed no longer exists because it blew down in a storm. I will have you know that it had nothing to do with my craftsmanship whatsoever. It was a very heavy storm.
That one like non-tempered point is folded because you heated it up.
Yeah, the shed's kind of destroyed. And it is now lying. And that's what I did this morning. I was going about I was just gutting everything in the house, and we're getting everything ready because we got a skip coming around, so we are. And that's what I was doing. I was just gathering all the shit that I could find that just I know that has to go. And that's what I was doing this morning. I was just gathering it all up, and yeah, the shed no longer exists. And I'm kind of sad about that because I spent about
went out per shed, boy.
Yeah, I spent you know what? I spent £600 on that shed of my own fucking money, and you know why I originally bought it was to print to 3D print models. Originally, that's what I bought the shed for, so I could print outside.
Happened to me.
It wasn't it wasn't fun printing outside, guys. Just saying, like, you do not want to print, and you couldn't do it in winter either. It was shit because it's too cold. Like, it just doesn't work. You need to print inside. Anyway, I don't know where else to go with this. How long is this video at the minute? It's coming up at 50 minutes. Quick fire points. Anything worth bringing up? Honestly, I like the setting. I like the idea. Is it going to work? I think this is like a one set. Like, I think this is like you're playing Traveler in my mind, or you're playing some other like form of space adventure game. The idea of doing this as like you're only going to be on the ice planet, nah. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. Now,
unless that thing is cool as fuck under the ice, or we can fucking.
It depends on it just depends on how cold it is. You need to get it to a point where there's at least like life can live. You know what I mean? Like, see the idea of doing like a death world? Nah. Like, you know, don't get me wrong.
See, death or meth?
Well, I am really into Mike Mentzer at the minute, not gonna lie. And apparently he did smoke meth as a pre-workout. So, you know, maybe.
It's a pre-workout?
Yeah, do you not know that?
You know, a solid energy bump.
Yeah, well, Mike Mentzer, well, he did, like, you know, he did go crazy at the end. But, like, you know, I don't know, there's method in Mike Mentzer's madness, you know what I mean? And, like, you know, yeah, did the meth really cause him to go crazy and kill his wife? It was probably the steroids that really fucked him up, not gonna lie. He did die at 51, which ain't bad for a pro bodybuilder, just putting it out there, because a lot of them are dying.
Ripe old age of 51 years old.
Yeah, 51. Yeah, and he did kind of, I think he was like borderline mental homeless. Yeah, he wasn't like, you know, like a normal homeless person. He was kind of like methy homeless, but he was still yoked, like he was still massive. So, you know, I don't even think he was homeless. I just think he was fucking insane. He lived in the gym. I like him. I think he's pretty good at source of information, not gonna lie. He's like, you know what, he's like the Diogenes in his old age of, like, you know, the gym world.
Behold, man.
I like him.
Is this a little crack pipe, like little arms on it? Behold, man, that's a crack pipe job.
Well, look, you know what? Like, you know, if you think about it, is our
If you think about
are
it.
methamphetamines just like an upgraded Red Bull? Like, if you've got the ability to
Yeah,
control it,
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm
Garbo,
going to wager a
Garbo,
bet it's not just a Red Bull.
Garbo, how much lighting could you do if you just started smoking meth?
I'm not taking that bait, sir. I'm not doing it.
Think how much work
You're not going to trick me again. Not this time, Neckbeardia.
Garbo, if you just like started smoking meth, you could like
Look, bro, just do cocaine. You could write 14 times faster.
yeah, like it would totally.
He's got a point.
Garbo, have you ever seen that movie Limitless?
Do what?
Have you ever seen the movie Limitless with let me get it up here. This. Yeah, this one. Have you ever seen this one?
Oh, let's see here.
It was a movie.
No, I haven't seen that one.
What? You need to watch it. So pretty much, this guy gets like a drug, and it's one of those ones where it unlocks the 100% of his brain. Do you know what I mean? Like that bullshit.
Oh, okay, one of those.
Yeah, one of those ones. It's still a fun movie because, he start what would you do?
She's going past the limits of mankind.
Yeah, that's why you got it, because that's why the movie's called Limitless. Get it? Get it, Garbo?
Nicolas Cage.
Sadly, Nicolas Cage is not it. Nicolas Cage would have suited this movie, not gonna lie. I think he would have enjoyed it. But yeah, the Limitless, the drug in this, what's it called? The drug is called NZT48. It's called crack cocaine, so it is in real life. The government doesn't want you to know this, guys, just saying. I probably should start.
Unlock your true potential or eat the silica packets.
I probably should stop joking about this because YouTube's really bad for this type
Leave
of stuff.
the Matrix. Consume all silica packets.
You know what? If you want to become a great DM, you should just start smoking crack. That's what.
Do you want to be the best DM? Smoke crack and pound Red Bull.
Smoke crack, and that everything will work out. I'm telling you, within just 3 months, your life will be 10 times better. You'll have so much work done. You'll be able to learn a second language. You'll be able to. You know what you should really get into if you start smoking crack? I think you should get into crack, alcohol, and gambling, because that's a solid. That's like the holy trinity. So it is, because gambling goes so well, because everyone knows, the government doesn't want you to. This is why they demonize gambling so much. They just don't want you to win, and everyone knows.
They take away our cures.
yeah. And you know what else you should be getting into? I'm jealous of Americans, because Americans, you got them freedom of speech and shit. I go to jail for talking about Keir Starmer and shit. You know what I mean? I don't really want any of that, but you guys should really get into be a proper country again, and get into drink drive during the daytime as well. You should get into it, because
what, I can't drink and drive? We're a proper country.
you can't. Well, I can't have to work on a long hard day. I can't have a few beers on my way home.
Can I just pound down 13 Budweiser while I'm driving? You fucking fascist.
I know. What the fuck is this communist ass shit? Oh fuck! I don't know where to go with this, guys. So to make a snowcloaker setting work, you just need to simply get good and smoke crack. That's all it is, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't
For successful ice campaigns, get good, smoke crack, pound Red Bull.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Christ.
That's really what I'm talking about.
I listened to Neckbeardia on YouTube. Now I'm addicted to crack cocaine.
Number 15. Burger King.
Number 15, Burger King foot cocaine.
Wait, there's a guy that keeps shouting at us anytime we do that joke. Now, I don't do that joke very often, but anytime it comes into my head, I'm sorry, I have to do it. I don't know why, I think it's so funny. Right, stop. Now this I can get behind, because this, to me, what's this, Garbo? This looks like, you know what? I love World War One, and World War Two was an interesting follow-up, because they remixed the bodies and stuff, and they kind of took it in a new direction. But I'm really looking forward to World War Three. I want to know what and it's been a long time in the waiting. You know what I mean? There wasn't that long between World War One and World War Two, but World War Three, I think it's going to be great. I think it's really going to tie up well, and I think they're going to bring in some new players like China, which we really didn't get. China was an underperformer really in World War Two. I'll have you know. They were more a side tangent sort of thing. What do you think, Garbo? Do you think what do you think's going to happen for World War Three?
I hope it's only melee. fucking daggers only. That's all I hope for.
Oh, nice, June. See, I told you.
Just give me Dune, bro. Just give me Dune.
Yeah.
All armies only use knives or else they're gay. That's World War III.
I mean, you know what? We were talking about this on the Discord the other day, and unironically, I think we came up with the only way to fix Western civilization, and maybe the Japanese were right about it the entire time, but we need to start LARPing unironically as like a warrior society or a warrior class. Like, you know, that needs to make a comeback, because if you think
Warrior class.
yeah, but we need to start LARPing as them, like straight up, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, if you look at like the nobility of today or like the elites of today, like, you know, especially in the UK, they have no allegiance, like, you know, they have no loyalty at all to the common folk, whereas before it was like, you know, the knights, they relied on the peasantry for food.
You parasites have no loyalty.
No, but like, you know, the peasantry provide the infrastructure to make a civilization go on, and the elites provide protection per se, but now they do not provide protection at all, you know, and they don't, like, you know, all I'm saying is, like, see, when it comes to the whole thing with Russia at the minute, I'd be so on board with, like, continuing this war with Russia if we could do what we did to the Ottoman Empire, you know what I mean, and just, like, disembowel it as civilization altogether and just like pillage everything, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, have you seen that whole thing going on with Greenland at the minute? Like, honestly, see if like Trump gave an offer for Greenland and was like, yeah, every like Greenland citizen gets like 200 grand each. Who's going to turn that down? You know what I mean? He's going to turn that down. I
mean, to be fair, I think they prefer like having all the facilities and stuff that comes with being a U.S. citizen. Call me crazy.
But 200 grand would be pretty sweet in your pocket as well. Are you telling me you wouldn't be? Mate, if you lived in Greenland and you were given the option, like, you can be with people that you've been with for ages, or you can be with the Americans, and you get 200 grand on top of that. Does that not sound pretty baller?
A lot of whale meat, yeah.
Garby, you just don't want to hand over the Greenlandic people 200 grand.
Look, bro, they can earn their...
I'm sorry.
You're new here. You just got here, dude. Where's my 200 grand? Fucking Greenlander.
Wait, well, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad deal. Not gonna lie. And I do hope America does get Greenland, because it would be pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
You see the memes where like it's like the fat chick. She's not interested. Denmark and like.
I think Greenland kind of is, though. From an outsider looking in, it does actually seem.
Well, remember they did a vote.
Wait, we fucked up. We should have had this all about Greenland instead. Oh, that's how you do this fucking whole adventure. This is how you do it. It's yes, World War III fight, and one of the fronts is set over Greenland. There we go, sorted. Why did we not think about this sooner?
It's World War One, but it's in Denmark.
It's World War One, but it's in the future, and we're going to call it World War III. But trust me, they're going to it's going to be World War One tech. Okay, trust me, guys. Trust me, I wouldn't fuck you over like that, you know. And we'll make it really cool. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Stuff.
She's not interested.
But yeah, I don't know where else to go with this. Like, I think we should just wrap up, because we're an hour in, and I think most of this has just evolved into jokes, which I kind of enjoy, not gonna lie, because like,
sir, it started as jokes.
Honestly, this setting is kind of a bit more of a joke. Like, it's not that it's a joke. It's not a bad setting. It's
just snowy dune, dude.
It's fun. It does have some elements, but to actually play in it, I do think would be dull. That's what we can talk about at the end. We can be topical. Have you seen all this? There's so many like D&D YouTube channels saying, YouTube is killing D&D channels. Have you seen?
Have they tried being entertaining?
Well, that would be bare minimum. I would like to think that. It turns out that after 10 years, the vast majority of like shitty Reddit tier starter DM advice, most people just don't care about that anymore, because let's be serious, role-playing games are in a bit of a downward trend after COVID. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the boom just ain't there like it was, you know, and even like things like Critical Role are not as big as what they once were. Now, don't get me wrong, they're still big, but are they?
Critical Role sold out, dude.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Like, you know, but is it as big as what it was? I would argue it is down a bit. Well,
it turns out when you pre-script your entire game, it gets a bit formulaic.
Yeah. Well, either way, so I watched Black Lodge Games video about it, and I messaged him after, and I thought he was quite right about most of his stuff, because, like, you know, I think it's bullshit, and there's a lot of it, and I think one of the best ones I've ever heard, and I completely agree with him, is don't use the word algorithm, use the word audience instead. It wasn't the algorithm didn't like your video, your audience didn't like your video, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't find it entertaining. Sorry. However, one thing that he didn't put in is if you're getting demonetized, if you're getting channel strikes, if you have to move to different channels multiple times because you're laughing at the men with pretty dresses on, maybe there might be issues. Maybe, that's all I can say. But I think what I do here and what we do here is quite different from most role-playing channels, because most role-playing channels are, I'm sorry for lack of a better word, game boring, bar like a handful. Who would you show?
If you're doing this, you're a chud and you're bad. You should feel bad because you're not one of us.
Having fucking, oh please God, never compare me to you. I do not want to be like you at all.
Don't you ever compare me to you ever again.
Never put me in your category ever again. I am
fucking subhuman.
I consider myself blessed to be nothing like you. Jesus Christ, you fucking disgust me with every. But no, you know what? What is there any like RPG channels that you would recommend? Is there anyone that you think's doing like a good job? I would say for me, the ones that are like genuine, like proper channels, I'd say Black Lodge Games. They do some pretty good stuff, so they do. I do like Professor Dungeon Master. I think he does. Is he normie tier? Yeah, but like he enjoys Lamentations of the Flame Princess. So anyone that really enjoys Lamentations of the Flame Princess and still shows them after so many attempts of being cancelled, I would give credit to. You know what I mean? Is there anyone you would say Garp at all? Is there anyone you like?
I've been so fucking busy. Like I literally just watched Turkey Tom. All I fucking watch, dude. Like, I'm so busy writing or creating shit. I don't really watch any of the channels anymore. I mostly have background noise while I'm working.
Yeah.
So that's all I got.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Like, I very rarely. I feel like ever since I've had Aussie, I don't really watch that much YouTube either. If I be honest with you, like I used to watch so much YouTube before him, but like, see now.
It's surprising. Dude, should take up a lot of your time. You could see this coming.
I don't. You know what the work thing is like as well, because it's logged in on Megan's computer, so logged in on Megan's account on like all the TVs and stuff, so like see all her recommendations, it's all like Aussie shit. I'm not even joking. See them like that. If you guys haven't had the chance, I would really recommend checking out Goat Simulator 3. Genuinely really fun game, not gonna lie.
That's a Goat Simulator?
Goat Simulator 3. Now they didn't bother making Goat Simulator 2, they just went straight to 3, so they did. It's really, you know what, I would have loved the game as a child. I think I would have went mad. You know what, it's got like the same humor. It's like a weird humor mix up of like Wallace and Gromit and what do you call that? Worms. Do you remember Worms?
Like the game?
Yeah, Worms the game. Do you not remember Worms?
Yeah. I remember Worms. Of course I do.
Yeah.
You fucking shitting me? It's like the first like battle royale.
Yeah,
fucking Worms.
Worms was such a game. I tried to get him. He does like playing Worms, but like he's not very good at playing it because like it's on the computer and whatnot. And then he does.
Ooh, your tiny baby son. Who could see this? Man, you're shit at games. He's just like.
Well, you know what? This is the get good.
Crying in the corner.
You know what?
Son. Wait, son. Quit fucking around and use your worms.
No, I'll tell you this. Right, so we got a Mario Party Jamboree for Christmas, and we've been playing that quite a bit. And me, Megan, and him were playing it the other day. And Megan was playing as Wario. Like, so Ozzy always chooses. So he was Mario, I was Luigi, and Megan was Wario. So Megan was being evil to him the entire game, and like she had all this money, and she stole one of his stars, and he went into a fucking meltdown. So he did. Like he looked so betrayed. Megan stole one of his stars. Like it was
just fucking like great, Megan. Thanks. God damn it.
This is a get good household. I'm sorry to say. And anytime, like I'm sorry, like
you're just bullying a 1-year-old in Mario Party.
He can beat. Like you know what? He's actually not bad. Like he comes second a lot of the time. Now he does beat the easy NPCs. Just put that out there. Like he's not helpless. Like he actually is pretty.
So you stole a 3-year-old.
Megan stole one of his stars. Mario Party, and it wasn't very nice.
Megan says, "Sink or swim, you little turd." Wait, what?
Yeah, this is a get good household. I'm sorry, mate. You're just gonna have to fucking deal with it,
bro. That's so fucked.
Well, what do you want? I'm sorry. This is get good. Like you're never gonna get good if you don't fucking get good. Like you're just gonna have to play and get better, man. I'm sorry. And you know what? But the thing is, he is getting better. He is getting better. So like what do you guys?
Man, why are you good at video games, bro? My mom's a bully me the fucking 3-year-old.
Yeah, but then we'll start saying, "Oh, you see, Daddy, he's a pro gamer." You say, and he's starting to say, Daddy, pro gamer. Daddy's a pro gamer." It's like, yes, son, I am indeed a pro gamer.
That's right, son. I am a pro gamer. I am a pro gamer.
Yeah, it's quite fun though. He is at that age where we're able to start playing video games together. I do really want him to get into like models soon, like because the boys keep painting models on the Discord, and I keep looking at them like, oh fuck, I'd love to be painting right about now. I really want to get back.
Use your cheap child labor. Go ahead and put this together, son.
Oh, Mate,
keep doing it.
I'm going to put it out here right now. I'm going to assume he's going to be pretty. Well, it will take him a while. Like, Garbu, would you like to see some of his artwork? Like, you know, would you like to?
What would you do if your son said, "I want to play Tyranids"? Like, sorry, you're not mine.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You know what? I don't care. You can play whatever the fuck you want, but I'm not helping you paint them because Tyranids are fucking boring, man. I'm playing.
You're just hazing your kid the entire time. You and your stupid fucking Tyranids, Dad.
You know who plays Tyranids, and I'm not even taking the piss. My brother plays Tyranids, and he's fucking. Well, he's not actually a homo, but he may as well be.
Jesus.
He's not actually gay, but like, Phil me, all right.
He's not gay, but he might as well fucking be.
It may as well be. Fuck. Like, and the thing is, I love Alien. Like, I love xenomorphs. I think they're so cool. Tyranids. Sorry, out. They're out. Get them away. I'm sorry. I just don't care. Oh, so you got these bugs?
Nids.
You know the thing is, Gene Stealers are so cool though. You cannot deny. I think Gene Stealers are one of the funnest factions in the game. Like, I think they're so cool. I love the lore about them. I love the idea of this like subversive.
Remember when they said, "Oh, so Gene Stealers are Jews"? Like, fucking pardon me.
Wait, did they say that? I would have called
that. Yeah, that as an old thing. We're like, oh, so you're saying that the fucking Jesus are like an allegory to the Jews? We're all like, what the fuck are you on about?
I would have heard about that. Here, I'll show you something. You know they're giving out awards now. Wait till you see this.
The anti-Semite.
They do it a weekly award.
And now for this year's top anti-Semite.
I mean, I would have thought, can I not be in the running, guys?
Babe, I got nominated, babe.
I'm in for a chance. The ATL's looking at me. Whoa.
Time to rev up those fryers and make more anti-Semitic posts, I guess. What the fuck?
I need to step up my game. What the fuck's this about, guys? You know what I mean? They're giving out awards.
I came in fourth, not this year.
God damn it. Like, I don't know really where to go with this. If there's any, like, fucking Gimbazoid being like, James Garber, you're so mean. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't even care anymore.
Are you new here?
Yeah, just fucking sort your life out.
You guys are toxic. Are you fucking new here, guy?
I wouldn't describe myself as... I would describe myself far less toxic than a lot of, like, the majority of the people online. Just put it out there. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, you bite, Garb. You like biting. You enjoy fighting with people online. I don't. I actually don't get any. I do not get any enjoyment with fighting with people online. See, whenever I see someone kind of like bitch and moan at me, I just like, oh right, okay, and then just move on. See, you see it. You let your blood boil for like a few seconds. They're like, oh yeah, it's gaming time.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know where else to go. I think we're just gonna wrap up. I think if you're gonna have sketchy things on your phone, don't. If
you're gonna have your real life bestiality folder somewhere, don't put it on your phone.
Yeah, don't maybe.
Oh no, my emergency fat folder.
Maybe you just shouldn't have that, or maybe like you know what? I used to always think
have you tried touching grass?
I used to think that the whole like people saying like, oh, people need God and all this. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I don't know. Some people do. Y'all need Jesus. There's some people in this world that need Jesus, right? And he's one of them, right? Oh yeah, I saw you got lumped in with communism the other day, Garbio.
Dude, that was so weird because like you're a pagan, turd, and afterwards like, hey, you're pretty okay, and they did like a weird 180 and we're like, hey, you know what, you're all right. I like your stuff. Like, what the fuck's happening right now? Like, I was gaining like you like you going blue, but you're a fucking faggot. Maybe another 5 minutes. Hey, you're pretty okay. I like your books. I'm like, what's the fucking whiplash here? What the fuck?
I mean,
what the fuck is this?
I mean, like, you may be a bit of a cringe pagan, but like, he's not that bad, you know. He's all right. We'll let him in. We won't turn with all the communists.
If you're a pagan, you're a communist. Stares and like red-blooded American. What?
So yeah.
Pick a side. You both hate me. What the fuck am I pick either side for? Y'all suck.
So Garbrew indeed does not being clumped in with communists. Don't have your stuff saved on your phone, or you know what? Just seek help. Just find the word or something.
Go see a therapist.
Yeah. Unironically, if you're ever thinking about doing like a snowpocalypse like Hoth Planet, you best have stuff to fill into it. And like honestly, it depends on how cold you make it, but honestly, it's maybe fun for like a couple.
Have stuff to do.
I think you'll have a hard time turning this into your year's campaign. And then the last point of all. Is YouTube killing D&D channels? Far from it. I think most of them are just fucking boring, and people don't.
D&D is killing D&D channels.
Yeah, because like, you know what?
Let me guess. You're gonna say that everyone's a bigot. People aren't of the opposite side are good, and you love D&D. Shocker. Nice video. I'm out.
Even though Wizards of the Coast has shit on everyone multiple times, I'm still gonna do nothing but talk about 5e and how to make like the ultimate like coffee lock. By the way, guys, do you guys want to make a coffee lock? I made a video talking about a coffee lock. It's really cool. You guys should play.
Have you guys heard about the bag of holding Gatling gun? It's really cool. Okay, but
I'm still banned from having bags of holding, by the way. Yeah.
I banned them from my game entirely. Like, I was like, no.
Come on. Just for me. Here, hold on. Do you not still have whatever happened to George Bush Senior or Junior?
Oh, Jesus. I am not making George Bush Sr. a god in the Veil Riders.
Please.
No.
Please.
No, goddammit. No means no, James.
Fucking play Tyranids.
Just make George Bush Sr. a god, please, I beg you.
Don't play Tyranids on me, Mom. You know, that's going to turn...
You know that meme? You know that meme with like the girl like talking and shooting out daggers? I'm like, no, I will not make George Bush Sr. a god.
Yeah.
You're in pain.
I might make that the thumbnail. Yeah, that is actually going to be the thumbnail. Come to think of it.
Thumbnail?
Yeah, the thumbnail is going to be that. I will not make George Bush.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm making.
Some people guard at me. So, you know, some people try to say, James, you know, all your like thumbnails are like clickbait. No, they're not, because they are spoken about on the video. All right, show me a thumbnail that I've made where it doesn't lead to anything in the video. Show me one. All right, you can't, because I don't. I just make good memes. Okay, you can't.
Something like that's a challenge.
Maybe my thumbnails are better than my videos. Maybe. Am I particularly entertaining? I mean, I think I'm funny sometimes. I don't know. Look,
I think I have my moments.
I think I have my, you know what I mean? Anyway, look, I think we're going to wrap up because it's 1 hour coming up in 20 minutes. If you want more of Garbrew, you can go to Garbrew Do Your Show.
Garbrow's Field Desk or Garbrow's Field Radio for all your fun TTRPG live needs, as well. Catch me on Twitch at Garbrow's Field Desk for Tuesday and Friday live stream games. Oh. It gets fucking weird.
Yeah, it kind of does, not gonna lie. Also, no, I can't remember. Actually, never mind. We'll just keep going. Also, as you guys should know, also, by the way, I'm just putting this out here. Let me get it. Hold on. So I uploaded I got new channel art, and on the Facebook page, people were like, Megan divorced Neckbeardia. No, it's because she's on a different channel, and I thought, like, you know, it's been like,
then she's a full-time mom now.
Garbrew,
she's got 2 fucking kids.
Garbrew, how long have you been like doing this channel? It's been since like 2023. It's now currently 2025. It's been over a year.
It's been longer than that, hasn't it?
It has. It's been like a year and a half since like it's just been me and you on this channel.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a long time. But yeah, I think, like, you know, it's one of those ones. So I updated the channel art, and people were like, oh, Megan took she took the kids. She took the kids. Like, no, she's on fucking Terminal Online, but we will be finishing Terminal Online very soon because
Megan took the kids.
She took the kids and the dog. No.
She took the corgi and fucking destroyed.
You know the amount of people that thought like Megan was actually my sister for like a long time. It's like, no,
Jesus Christ.
No, we do. We do actually, like, no, it's definitely your sister. James isn't. It's like, no, we've been going out since like 2013.
Guys, I'm not fucking my sister. God.
Here, hold on. Why the fuck did I get paid? Why the fuck was I the one that got the fucking sister wife meme when you're supposed to be the fucking redneck? What the fuck's going on here, guys? Right? This doesn't add up.
Fucking inbred Irishman over there.
I know. Fuck me, man. This isn't fair. This just isn't fair. So yeah.
Bro, why are you fucking your sister? Well, she's there.
You know the worst thing is that, see, whenever I used to work in the club, work in the hotel, chefs were rough. Like if anyone's worked in a kitchen, you all guys know chefs are rough. And there was one called Craig, big fella. He was like 6'8", and he's one of those guys that has to duck through doors and shit. You know what I mean? He was one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Genuinely, he's top tier. I honestly, it was sad whenever he left because the kitchen just wasn't half as funny. But like he went through a phase of going like, yo, James, do you ever just think about like, fuck, you know, just like fingering your sister? It's like, Craig, I don't have a sister. It's like, yeah, but if you did, would you not? No, but Craig, I don't like.
We are in the weeds. We're 6 orders down. Why the fuck are you talking about this?
No, Craig, I got a brother. It's like, well, what about your brother then? It's like, no, Craig, no. It's like, no, but like, you know, just like, you know.
You're trying to fry burgers. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck's sake. No, it was a 5-star. It was. I think they've got Michelin stars now. you know, it was a fucking high-end place. You know what I mean? Like, it was proper restaurant. You know. Anyway, yeah. Megan hasn't taken the kids. She's on thingy, and also you can only get us now at neckbeardia.co.uk for £7.50, or if you use code online50, you get the first month for £3.75. And there's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff that would probably put us on, I don't know, like, I can't even make them jokes anymore, can I? Anyway.
Here I say a watch list.
No, but like the good, you know, like the based kind of watch list, you know the fun ones. Not like the kids ones, because like they're like the bad ones. But like, you know, like I can't even make that joke because like the last serious strike we got on the channel was actually making jokes about that, like, you know, DMT, January 6th. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't really know. Our
boys are finally free, Chad. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to make jokes about any of that sort of stuff because it might actually, because YouTube hasn't came out.
Well, you're English, so you can't.
Well, yeah, that, and also like Meta's came out and like bent the knee. It's been like, yeah, we're gonna be like,
you got a fucking joke license? Yeah. No? Okay, going to jail.
Well, you know what? I always say this. Like, I feel like Northern Ireland is kind of like, if you ever like read 1984, England and Scotland is like the outer party, and Northern Ireland is a proletariat. It's kind of like the drunk, senseless. It doesn't have any like real thought or inhibition. It just kind of exists, and it's kind of ignored. Whereas the inner party is way more interested in controlling the lives of the outer party for the most part. Where the proletariat, they're just like, you know, prostitutes and gambling addicts. You know, so anyway, like, hope you guys enjoyed this one. This video was supposed to finish a long time ago, but I still had more jokes to do, so like I couldn't help myself. Is there any other worthwhile jokes that won't get us banned? I would really like this video to be monetized, but it starts off talking about Leap, so that's fucking not happening. Like, it's just not happening, Garbo. Like, you know, people say, it's like, you know what, and then again it's like, oh, D&D channels aren't getting, like, they're not. It's like, if your video gets demonetized, it gets given. Why the it's like, they're like, see, that's what annoyed me in Black Lodge Games video. They're saying stuff like, oh, you know what, when you make good videos, YouTube wants to chill you because they want people on the platform. It's like, yeah, if you get demonetized, though, it's the complete fucking opposite, though. Once you get demonetized, no one wants to fucking, why would YouTube chill you? Because they ain't making money. YouTube's a business model, and they want to make as much fucking money as humanly possible, and if that video's get deemed unsuitable for fucking advertisers, you're getting fucking fucked out the door. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Don't be fucking silly. It's like saying there's not one person watching this video that is not shadow banned in some way, shape, or form on some form of social media, because I know what you guys are like. You know, I know what you guys are up to. I know what you guys are like. I fucking know what you guys are like. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, as always, hope you enjoyed this one. I know it was a bit of a fucking mess, but I'm a bit of a mess of a human being, so it's alright. And Garbu, don't lie, you are a mess as well. But you mean well.
I am a controlled mess, alright? I'm like a, you know, the trash is pouring downhill, but we know where it's going.
So,
that's the important thing.
What if you started smoking meth? That would be pretty ball. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, links down below, and we'll see you next time.
If you just started smoking meth, my friend, solve all your problems.